You? Is anybody?
There's Molly, folks. That means your friends, the Goldbergs, are here. Brought to you by Does, the new kind of soap for everything in your wash. First, let's drop in on the Dozen family. Well, Pa Dozen's out in the backyard. Uh-oh, there's that henpecked Mr. Witherspoon from down the street.
Pardon me, Mr. Dozen, but my wife, Gwendolyn...
Now, Mr. Witherspoon, I don't want to mix in any private affairs.
I know, but you see, Gwendolyn and I wash dishes together, and...
So do Ma and me. We does dishes together lots of times.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask, how you do it. Because if anything goes wrong while we're washing dishes, well, bing, Gwendolyn hits me.
Say, you need Does. It's a new kind of soap, and I bet it'll keep even Gwendolyn happy doing dishes. You see, Does everything in the wash and has everything for dishes, too.
What do you mean, everything?
I mean, Does make suds that stand up till the last dish is done. Cuts grease like 60, yet it's kinder to hands.
You say, does suds stand up?
Sure.
Gee, our suds always fall flat, and Gwendolyn gets so mad.
Well, Does suds stand up even through the greasy pans. Gwendolyn won't have to keep adding soap.
Yeah, but that's not all. If she has to scour our frying pan, gosh.
Tell her Does cuts tough grease in less than half a minute, without any hard scouring.
That almost solves everything.
What do you mean, everything?
Well, after we finish, Gwendolyn looks at her hands, sees how red and rough they look, then she looks at me and Zowie.
Listen, brother, Ma says Does is kinder to hands. It leaves 'em soft and smooth. I know Gwendolyn will like the gentle way Does treats her hands.
How can I ever thank you?
Thank Does. It does everything.
That's right. Why, compared to other leading granulated wash day soaps, Does is the only one of them that gives you all this. Makes suds that stand up till the last dish is done, cuts grease like 60, yet it's kinder to hands. Why not change to Does, D-U-Z? It has everything for dishes. And now the Goldbergs. Well, the die seems to be cast against Molly going on with her experiment to change Grace's character. Because yesterday, a letter arrived from Sammy. And Grace, who is still posing as Sammy's wife, knows of it. Of course, she has no idea what's in the letter, but she does know that it's the end of her subterfuge. Grace, however, doesn't realize that her fraud is already known to the Goldbergs, and that Molly has been trying, against her family's advice and wishes, to give Grace a chance to make something of her life. But now that chance is gone. Listen.
Rosalie, wait. Call Mama on the telephone, boy. Go away, Kitty. Go away, please. Hello? Masha's farm, please. Once and for all. Once and for all, no one for once. Had to be told. Hello, Masha. Oh, George? Mrs. Goldberg. Huh? Where? When? Oh, thank you. A letter from Sammy. Grace is upstairs. Maybe she'll jump out of the window yet. I don't know. Oh, all right, George. She's here. Goodbye.
There's the letter. There's the letter David Rosalie told me. Wait, Rosalie, let me. Quickly, David, let me, give me. Or let me sit down. Bring me a glass of water. Give me the letter quickly.
Sit down, Molly, please.
Why, David, there's Grace.
Upstairs.
Oh, she knows. She knows the letter came from Sammy.
Here's your water, Molly.
Why, let me open, Rosalie.
Molly,
let
please.
me open.
Molly, don't fall to pieces.
Why, David. Why, David.
No?
Not with the typewriter, David.
No?
I'm glad. Shh, quiet. Quiet, let me...
No, c'est sorry.
Quiet. 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 Quiet.
What, Molly?
Quiet. Oh, my. Oh. Wait, Rosalie, wait.
What is it, Molly?
Oh.
Here's Molly. Here,
Oh.
drink. All right, Molly?
Here, Rosalie, darling. The first page. Oh, David. David.
Something about? Anything about? Grace or...
Let Rosalie read.
Molly.
Jake?
Molly, you reading it? You got it? My reading glasses, quick.
Rosalie, quick, get top of the
I'll
text.
get them. Where?
I left them in the fruit bowl.
In the fruit bowl.
All right, I'll get them.
Sit down, Jake, darling. Sit down.
How is it?
Here, Jake, darling. Here. The front page, the first
Here's
page.
your glasses, Jake.
Sit down, Jake.
A little water.
Water. Read, Jake.
Jake, read.
Read, Jake.
Quiet. I'm reading. Why does this scribble? It's so legible. I can't read it.
So read slowly, darling.
Read slowly, Jake.
Look, what's this word?
Which?
This here.
Let me see. That's arrived. Arrived.
That's arrived.
Give Papa the second page.
Don't rush me.
Don't rush, man.
Where is she?
Upstairs.
She knows. She read? Uh-huh. Now the jig is up.
Got to the point where?
Sha. Wonderful. Now, Molly, you kindly call Grace down and read a letter to her. Tell her we are going to put her where she belongs. But let her know we know. See that she hands over the money.
And I can't know who's going to read it to me. I wanna know also. I wanna hear.
Give me. Sit down, David, darling. I'll read to you.
Slow, huh? Sure. Quiet.
Quiet.
No man.
Quiet. Rosalie, not on my shoulder, Rosalie. Please, not on my shoulder.
Molly, no.
Dear folks.
Dear folks.
Sure. Dear folks. Ma, Pa, Rosalie, and Uncle David.
It says Uncle David. You just put it in.
Here. Is that David?
Yeah. Oh, my. It's David. D, capital. Who loves Sammy like I love Sammy?
So listen, David. Listen if you want to hear.
Sure. Dear folks, this is the first letter that you're going to get since I walked aboard ship. It was a long voyage and a hard one. And we never saw a sup. Never saw a sup. That's the base sup.
No.
It was like sailing in Central Park as far as the enemy was concerned.
Central
Central Park.
Hitler.
Oh, Hitler. Let me tell you the things you want to hear first. I'm healthy. Happy. Hungry and well fed.
Hungry and well fed.
Well fed. The outfit is swell, and we all know what we're doing here. All know what we're doing here.
We know.
I could give you long descriptions of nature and the scenery, but I know that the war correspondents must be doing that and getting paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing it and getting paid for it.
Getting paid for it.
How are all of you and the town? I keep thinking of the town all the time and how wonderful it will be to get back.
Molly.
Back to it. But don't think I'm homesick. After this journey into the war, the town will have to change, and me with it. The world isn't the same anymore. By the way, I had the funniest...
Listen. Listen carefully, David.
I'm listening.
This is the part.
Yes.
By the way, I had the funniest experience the other day. My commanding officer called me in and said, I just received word from the Red Cross
So he received, huh?
David, shush.
Yes, no.
that your wife is having a baby.
Oh,
You could have knocked me down with a feather.
Last evening.
You've got the wrong Goldberg, I told him. He told him he's got the wrong Goldberg.
Yes, sure.
This one doesn't even have a wife.
Now it's out. Now it's out.
And that's... Oh, and that's that, period. That's that. There must be as many Goldbergs as Joneses in the army. Well, I've got to go off on a patrol.
Yes.
Patrol. Yes,
Patrol.
And I'll write you a nice long letter right after this one. I want this one to catch the next shipment. Love, Sammy.
Now, Molly, call her down. The way you read a letter to us, so I want you to read it right in front of Grace. I want that pleasure.
Yeah, I want that pleasure.
Jake, maybe.
Molly.
Jake, maybe.
Don't Jake me, Molly. Grace.
Don't Jake, Molly.
David.
Grace.
David, maybe.
Molly, I want you to sit here and Grace to sit there opposite me. I want the pleasure of seeing her face when you read the letter.
I want also the pleasure to see her face. I want to sit opposite too.
Grace? Grace?
Now, Grace, you can hear the letter.
I don't...
Sit down, Grace. Right there in that chair.
Sit down, Grace.
Do you want me to read it, Molly, or will you read it?
I'll read it.
A very enlightening letter, Grace.
A very enlightening letter, Grace.
I can read it myself.
No, Mrs. Goldberg wants the pleasure of reading it aloud, as we all do.
No, Molly?
Yes. Yes. Dear folks, I can't write much.
Huh?
I want to catch the plane,
Molly.
but I am safe and happy and thinking of all of you.
Molly.
This is for all of you.
What are you...
The ones I love.
Molly.
I'll write a long letter tomorrow. Kisses
Where is the bicarbonate?
Where is the bicarbonate?
in my chest, as much as you need.
So, Molly is going on with her experiment, despite the vote of lack of confidence on the part of her family. And Grace is being given a last chance. Ladies, you've got a war to fight. Yes, you've got to fight and win the battle to hold down prices and control the cost of living, just as the soldier fights to win the battle at the front. Now, here's how you can win that fight. Just listen to your victory voice each time you start to buy something you don't need. When you see a darling new hat in a shop window, listen to your victory voice. It'll say,
"Can't I do without it?
when you see a lovely rug or lamp you'd like, listen to your victory voice.
Do I really need it?"
And when your husband hands you his overtime paycheck saying, spend it on yourself, listen when your victory voice asks,
Who needs it most, me or my country?
and buy war bonds. Now remember, this is a job only you can do. Do it well no matter what the sacrifice. That's what the soldiers do. Stop unnecessary spending. And when you're tempted, listen to the voice of victory.
If I don't need it, I won't buy it.
This is Clayton Collier speaking for Procter & Gamble and saying, do as the Dozens do. Let Does, the new kind of soap, do everything in your wash.